Good evening. Thank you for joining us. Austin is away tonight, and we begin with an Ottawa family out thousands of dollars after a townhouse they were set to move into turned out to already be rented, and there may be more victims. CTV's Caitlin Wilson has been following the story for us today and joins us live in studio with the latest. Caitlin.
Kimberly, those in the industry say scams involving rental units are becoming more common. But what stands out here is in this case, the person actually went to a showing for the property by someone who they thought was a legitimate realtor.
Jordan Zaid was supposed to get the keys for his in-laws' new house this weekend, but the rental fell through after the person who he thought was a realtor told him it was a scam.
It was like just a complete shock to me, and the first thing I thought of was, how can we get our deposit back?
It started when he responded to this listing on Facebook Marketplace, a 4-bedroom, 4-bathroom townhouse in Barrhaven listed by BSV Liberty. So his mother-in-law went to see the property on June 12th.
The real estate agent looked exactly like they did on the sign outside the home, already had the door open for us, and when we went in to tour the house, they gave us a tour. Everything seemed fine.
And neighbors say she wasn't the only one.
We did see a lot of traffic. There was probably about 10 families in and out through the whole course of the day.
But as it turns out, the person who was showing the home wasn't the real agent on the listing, and it was a fake showing. Jordan says a neighbor saw a locksmith truck earlier that day.
They assumed that locksmith that was called was the one who ended up opening the door for them, and they showed the house as if they had the key.
The property was originally listed on Realtor.ca by an agent with Details Realty in Stittsville, but the brokerage says that agent only showed the property once. What's more is the agent who Jordan believed he was speaking with also used the same name.
Our brokerage has been running for 19 years. We've got close to 100 salespeople. We've never had anything like this, so this was totally foreign and an absolute shock.
CTV News reached out to 3 other realtors with properties listed by BSV Liberty, including one in the GTA, properties that have since been deleted. All 3 say they've never heard of that name.
It's really hard to find a rental property, and competition is very stiff. So that does make people more vulnerable.
Jordan says his in-laws are out $5,300 after the alleged agent requested an e-transfer to the landlord for first and last month's rent. Details Realty confirms the place is already legitimately rented.
Her mom's a single mom. She works 3 jobs on her own, and she supports her whole family, and we just feel really bad because it's a lot of money to put away for her.
CTV News reached out to BSV Liberty as well as the landlord listed on the fake lease agreement, but did not hear back. We also reached out to police, who did not respond in time for broadcast.
And it's not just the money. Jordan says the alleged agent has personal details, including SIN numbers and financial information, when they signed what they thought was a legitimate lease. We're also not sure if there are more victims. Jordan's family was set to get the keys early, so come the 1st of July, there may be more people expecting to move into that same unit. Kimberly?
Well, Caitlin, what are some of the signs people should look for to ensure that they're renting a legitimate listing?
Well, I'm told always ask to see ID from your realtor to confirm they are in fact legitimate. The second thing is if you're working with an agent, they will never ask you to send money directly to a landlord or property manager. The money always goes directly to the brokerage. Kimberly?
CTV's Caitlin Wilson reporting live for us tonight. Thank you very much, Caitlin.